Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I'm going to be using Felicity Jane for my layout. Now this is a layout I did on NSD over at the Bash Your Scrapbook Stash Facebook page. This is going up on a Saturday, which is usually when I have real-time videos, and I might still have one, I'm not sure. I'm just preparing myself in advance and getting other videos up just in case I can't do it. I will be gone the next 2 weekends in May, and that's usually when I do all my scrapbooking and video editing. So in case I don't have a real-time video, this is what we're doing. The challenge was it was like a Felicity Jane challenge, but you did not have to use Felicity Jane, but I did anyway. You had to use black and white paper. So I did use one for my border, and then that one with the heart I'm also using. And then you had to use floral. So I did fussy cut out some flowers. And then you also had to use die cuts. So I am going to throw in a few die cuts as well. Now this paper right here, I didn't want to waste the other side. It's a really pretty yellow paper. So I went ahead and gutted it. I could have used my trimmer to get it, but I didn't. I don't know why. It would have been cleaner if I would have, but whatever. I didn't do it. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of the white cardstock. I just trimmed it down 1/2 inch on the one side and the other side so that it would be like set off by 1/4 inch. And in fact, looking at the layout right here, it looks like I put it closer to the right hand side anyways, but whatever, I'm fine with that. It's okay. I don't think anybody's really gonna say, oh look, that paper's really off, unless it's one of you guys. You can see in the top right hand corner I am using a sketch. It is a page maps sketch. If I remember, I'm going to try and link a Flickr gallery or Flickr image of it if you want to use that sketch coming up. We'll see. I am going to ink the edges of all my papers with the Tim Holtz Distress ink in black soot. That's what I'm doing right here. Now these papers, they're all from Felicity Jane, even the striped one. That striped one is so pretty. I love that one. I think that paper like almost makes the page. I think it was from one of the first Felicity Jane kits I had gotten, and I think it was called The Next Stop or something like that. I just put all my Felicity Jane together in one iris container because a lot of them work really well together. Now this is probably one of the most vibrant collections, and I do think it was the Next Stop one. It had to be from, geez, I don't know, I mean 2017 maybe. I'm not really sure, but it's one of the most vibrant ones that I think I have gotten from her. So I am going to put it down kind of like the sketch indicates. Now you can see, well, you will see in the end, that whole left hand portion with the chevron arrows going downwards, and then there's a viewfinder element right there. I kind of skipped that. There's also something that's, I think is another photo or something on there. I skipped that as well, and I don't put the title where it says to put the title. So, I mean, I kind of have the idea of the sketch, but not. I did have to use the flowers because that was part of the challenge. Now, a lot of the flowers, actually, I think all of these flowers I use are fussy cut flowers. And here I'm going to go ahead and start going through the die cut packs that I have. I think I have 2 or 3 of them. I am going to use 2 labels down there at the bottom. You can see where I pulled that pink one out. I am going to use that, but then I'm going to go ahead and put a yellow one right on top of it. You can see where I had that aqua one. I traded it out for yellow. And then there's going to be another die cut that says awesome that I'm going to sit right on top of that as well. I will also find some branches or some leaves, kind of, you know, leaves on a branch. I'll find 2 of those die cut pieces, and I tuck them into the both of the clusters, the one at the bottom left and the one at the top right. So I did fulfill the black and white and the floral and the die cut pieces for this challenge that was at Bash Your Scrapbook Stash Facebook page on NSD. Did you guys do any of those challenges this time? I think I did, like, between Friday and Saturday, I think maybe I might have done 6 to 8. I'm not exactly sure how many, but I did do a lot. And I feel a little bad because if I would not have done that, then I would have my Thrifty Thursdays and my real-time videos done already, but I played because that's what I like to do. I mean, I feel bad about it, but I don't feel that bad. You know, it's not my job, man. It's just for fun, right? I will make those. I don't know about the real-time videos, but definitely the Thrifty Thursdays. If I end up missing them, I will make those ones up at some point in there throughout the month of May. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so like I said, I am inking everything in black. I'm just going to put everything back down pretty much exactly how it was. Now, I will pull out some thickers for my title. They are the Iguana font. They're American Crafts stickers. I picked them up at Tuesday morning. What I really like about these stickers, well, I like the font of them, first of all, but also they have these little asterisks in there that are kind of wonky. I am also going to pull out those asterisks and put a diagonal line of those on the page, going from the bottom left to the top right. I am going to put 3 of those down. Now, in my Felicity Jane Iris box of fabulousness, I had like some puffy stickers that are like circles, stars, and hearts and stuff. I did pull out some of the dots, but they're going to end up going away. Right here is where I'm trying to figure out where I want to go ahead and put my title. It's going to move around a little bit. I'm going to go with a mother's right above the photo, and love is going to go right there down that right hand side of the photo. I kind of like how that looks. It's really cute. I will use one of those asterisks that I talked about right there to separate a mother's and love going around, but then I also put one down the bottom left. The reason I put one down there is because I smudged with my distress ink. The pad for my black distress ink is getting kind of old, and if I ink edges over something, pieces of the pad will fall off and make a really gross marks on my page, and that's what happened in that instance. So I wanted to put that little asterisk down there to cover it up. Here's where I went ahead and pulled out those fabulous puffy dots from Felicity Jane. They're not going to make it on this page. I just didn't like the way they looked. I mean, it almost looks too uniform. I didn't like it. It just is too uniform. I end up pulling out the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in black, and I splatter that around the page. I am still really into splatters. I like the messiness of it. It's just the best. I pull out a what is that called? A paintbrush, I think, to bang the the nozzle, the stem thing against, so I can get some fine splatters. I like doing that with that. After I do that, I am not going to do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.